subscribe.
Yeah, I know how you feel. Let me talk to you though. She left a message on the dresser, tryna apply a little pressure. How niggas gassed in no Tesla. Remember, I'm the one who blessed you. Guess what? Yup. Spent a whole lifetime looking for the right one. I feel right, but he gon' win tonight. Spent a whole life tryna search for Mr. Right. Smile for the gram, but she dead in life. That's right. So gone. But you telling me to hold on, but hold on. Thought you was tryna get your roll on and roll on. Feelings involved, heard that tune, that's an old song. But life goes on. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But when you wrong, you right. Got niggas righting the wrongs for every ex in your life. Shit a mess, right? Your only fan, but live your best life. I could imagine what that stress like. Hope it's different in the next life. Said every man on a sex flight. Now you about to become the best dyke. She left a message on the dresser, tryna apply a little pressure. How niggas gassed in no Tesla. Remember, I'm the one who blessed you. Guess what? Yup. Spent a whole lifetime looking for the right one. I feel right, but he gon' win tonight. Spent a whole life tryna search for Mr. Right. Smile for the gram, but she dead in life. That's right. No type, she ain't got one. But a dope boy type is the right one. No type, she ain't got one. But a nigga with some money is the right one. Checked in a hotel to get that pipe, huh? Then he hit you with that to keep the light on. But he gone when the night come. Won't even wake up till the morning sun. Your next nigga is your ex nigga. Your last nigga was your best nigga. How y'all doing? It's another episode of Tequila Talk Podcast. I am Charnel, aka Ellen Rudd Carey. Today I have a new guest. She traveled to be here. I got a few questions lined up. I'm gonna get her experience, her opinion, her situations that she lived through, seen, and experienced. So without further ado, guest, introduce yourself.
Hey, my name is Flora. I'm born and raised in Dallas, mainly Fort Worth. I lived in Grand Prairie, but I've been in Texas all my life. So.
Okay, Flora. I have a few questions for you. I have a question that I open up every episode with. I ask all my guests. I don't know if you've seen any of the episodes, but how is life treating you?
As a single parent working with 2 jobs, a side income of whatever, life is rough. Life is rough, but it's also beautiful. There's no complaints, honestly. Every day's a opportunity to get better. So
I love that. And also, second part of that question, how are you treating life?
Not as grateful as I should be, though. I have my moments where I slip up, or I take it with a grain of salt, or I just don't care and I just go through the motions. I do that way more than I should. So.
Okay. There's another kind of soft question I was gonna ask, but you answered it. Relationship status, do you have kids, and what you do for occupation? But just so you say it again for the viewers.
Okay, so I'm single. I have 2 young kids, 7 and 3, and I work overnight at a warehouse, kind of like a manager, but a trainer for those that ever worked at FedEx.
Okay.
But also my side hustle is Amazon Flex and selling plates.
Okay. Selling plates?
Yeah.
What kind of plates? What kind of plates?
I cook whatever I feel like. Sometimes it's rice, sometimes it's pasta. It just depends how I feel.
Okay.
I think my best seller is smothered chicken over rice and cornbread.
So you good in the kitchen?
Great in the kitchen.
Hey,
what?
You coming back for another episode? We're gonna have a cook-off. We're gonna have a little cook-off. I like that. Most females can't cook nowadays.
I've heard.
Most females can't cook, so that's refreshing for the male viewers. I guarantee you, that's very refreshing.
So
most can't cook, so. But I'm pretty sure that probably come from your background. Where you from?
Yeah.
How you raised?
It's expected to, cater to your man, cater to your family. So
yeah.
Cooking is like top there on the list.
I got you. Now we're gonna get into these questions. What's the worst lie you ever told in a relationship?
The worst lie?
Mm-hmm.
That the kid isn't theirs. That bit me in the butt later. I was trying to get under their skin. It definitely bit me in the butt when it came to child support in the future. So.
Damn.
I was angry. I let my emotions get the best of me.
See, you can't do that.
I learned my lesson.
Learned your lesson?
Hard way.
The hard way?
I learned my lesson the hard way.
That's how life happens, though.
Yeah.
Okay. I told a million lies, so I don't know what's the worst one. Fuck. I told a million lies. Probably when I was younger, told somebody I love them and I didn't. It was just a smash. That was, young boy shit. You know what I mean? Teenager shit. It was teenager shit though. Like, real shit. It was teenager shit. Like with that word, because I don't really believe in love. I understand it's an emotion. So I don't truly believe in love. I believe in liking somebody more than loving somebody. So when I use that word now, it means something. Then that shit didn't mean nothing. Yeah, when I was 17, 18, 19, shit like that, 20, it didn't mean nothing. It was like, oh yeah, I know this would get it. Okay.
I feel that same way with the word friends. I don't like to use that word loosely.
Me either.
At all. When someone says, oh, well, I'm your friend. No, I have like 4 friends and that's it. Everyone's a close acquaintance at that point. No.
I was about to say, I got maybe 3 or 5 friends that I consider like, okay, you a friend. Other than that, nah, you just somebody I deal with. That's all. You acquaintance. That's it. Right. Next question. Would you date a best friend's ex?
Would I date a best friend's ex?
Yes, one of your best friend's ex.
No, not at all.
Off limits.
Off limits for multiple reasons. I ain't gonna. First off, that's my best friend's ex. Not even like a close acquaintance or a friend. That's my best friend's ex.
Yes, best friend.
Like, whatever y'all had going on, I already know the tea about it.
True.
And then why would I put myself in that situation? Y'all clearly not together for a reason. Why would I deal with that? Plus, I'm going to feel like a leftover. Nah, I don't want those problems.
Have you ever heard of any situations like that?
I've had situations where they came on to me after not working out with my best friend or a friend. But not as far as
other females know.
Yeah, no.
I got you. Okay. On me, no. Nah, I wouldn't just, nah, I don't like sloppy seconds and shit. You know what I'm saying? Right? I don't like sloppy seconds, so exactly. I'm an intimate person, I'm a sexual person. No, I don't want sloppy seconds. It just, it just feel weird. It'll look weird and feel right. Yeah, I couldn't do it. Next question. What is your biggest turn off in bed?
Bed?
Then I have a second part of that question. Go ahead, though.
Hygiene. I
get it.
It might be one thing you smell or whatever before, but in bed it probably smells worse, or you just smell it up close or see it up close. It's like, nah. We got to stop right here. Got to stop right here. Can't even go no further. Or it's gonna be a first and the last.
Yeah. So. Yeah. I had a situation like that. I told it on, I don't think the last one, but like the episode before that. Yeah, I was about 18, and when I first experienced the odor from a female, fucked me up. Couldn't perform, couldn't do nothing. It was just like, what the fuck is this? So yeah, I get the hygiene part. Second part of that question, what's the biggest turn off in life?
Communication. It's communication. I don't know what it is that people have not yet to figure out the definition of it. It's not, I speak, you listen, and then you speak, and I know it's beyond that. It's, consistency. It's understanding. It's reciprocating what I said. It's not just I say something, you say something, I say something. Like, it's, and then understanding it, man. People don't understand communication worth a damn at all. And having to repeat myself, I shouldn't have to repeat myself. At some point, you just have to get it, or you don't, and then we're just done.
I agree. And what I've come to realize is I'm 42. Pretty sure you're younger than me, but I'm 42. About to make 43 in December.
people do understand communication. They choose not to. They don't like to be held accountable in that sense.
That's even worse.
That's what I realized. Motherfuckers know how to properly communicate. They don't want to though. It feel like somebody holding them accountable. Well, it is somebody holding them, but they understand that and they don't want to be held accountable.
That goes back into that selfishness of people.
True. I don't know why it is. To me, it's almost like a mental disorder. If you ask me, I'm being real. If you ask me, it's like a fucking mental disorder because you know, it's like, you know, it's like knowing right from wrong, right? You do know if we holding a conversation and I come to you talking and this is my tone, you don't have to go up here. You don't have, you choose to go up here. And if I say fuck you, fuck it, fuck the whole situation, and I go up here, I'm the bad guy now.
Exactly.
You know
I'm
what I
trying
mean?
to match what you doing to me.
I'm matching your energy now. So I find it weird, and like I say, I have always viewed it like something ain't right up there. You know what I mean? Like what you give me, you should expect me to give you that shit back. You should just accept it for what it is, go on about your motherfucking day. If not, talk to me nice. We can have a civil conversation and get over with it.
I can't even get past a simple conversation. Like, I have a TikTok and I go over just failed conversations one after another with, you know, men. And it's like, the simple problem is just accountability with the communication. If I told you something, why you acting new to it? If I told you something, why you acting like you never heard it? If I told you something, why you acting like you don't understand when you clearly shown that you understand in the past?
Yep.
Or I told you something, you forgot. It's just accountability. Like recently, there's someone that was trying to date me, and it was just something simple. I go to church on Saturday. That's abnormal. That's different. That's cool. That's fine. That's something you should remember because I don't go like everybody else. Instead of just simply saying, my bad, I forgot you do go on Saturday, it was a simple, oh, dang, I'm not allowed to forget this and this and that. And I'm just like, I never said that. We're humans. We're imperfect. We're going to make mistakes.
Yep.
But all you had to say was, my bad.
Yep.
Then that was just a start. That was just a trickling effect of what happened throughout the day. Comes to the end, we're not talking.
Yeah.
It ended that same day.
Damn.
Ended that same
day.
It just trickled on to more buffoonery. The next part of it was, instead of him, you know, having accountability for that, he made more assumptions and more problems as far as saying, hey, you know, I wish we could have cuddled last night. And I was like, so instead of you asking, you just assumed I wasn't available. He was like, well, I already knew the answer, this and this and that. So you assume.
That's assumption. Yeah, that's
you
assumption.
assume. He said, no, I already knew the situation. I already knew what you like to do in your free time and on your off day. So I just didn't feel like asking or didn't want to hear the answer no. I'm like, so again, instead of you using, you know, confidence and understanding of what my answer might be, you decided to make an educated guess and hypothesis of what. And he was like, yeah, exactly. I'm like,
crazy.
I'm being sarcastic with you.
It's crazy he admitted it.
What's wrong with you? And he was like, yeah. And I'm just like, no. I have to tell him straight up, like, no, you in the wrong. Like, you should have asked. He said, well, I already knew what the answer was going to be. I said, how would you know if you didn't ask? He said, well, you already made plans. I say, I make plans when no one makes plans with me. What kind of miscommunication is going on? You over here assuming, and that's the number one thing I tell people up front, don't assume with me. Please ask. Because as a single mom who works overnight and have multiple sources of income and stuff, yes, I may seem busy, but you never know when I'm free either. You never know when I'm asleep, so don't assume. Just
we
ask.
make time for what we want to make time for.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm just like, just ask. And it's like, you don't want to ask, then how are you going to get an answer? How are you going to move forward? How are you going to, you know, progress in this? That's something with life.
Yep.
You won't know nothing unless you try. So
True. How long, not to cut you off, how long was it before, how long were y'all dating or seeing each other before everything was cut off when you found out he lacked communication? How long did it take?
2 weeks.
Oh, that's all?
2 weeks.
Oh, you got lucky.
Oh, yeah.
You got lucky.
I peeped it pretty early.
You got lucky.
I didn't give
early.
opportunities. I'm thinking maybe they had a bad day. Maybe they sleepy. Maybe something happened. They said this going on. I give it some time.
A little grace.
Yeah, I give it grace. But if I see a repetitive pattern, I'm not about to waste my time with it. That's just how you are, and I'll just leave it at that. I'm not going to change you. I'm not about to, you know, progressing and think, maybe 6 months down the line. No, especially over something simple.
Yes.
Over something simple, who's to say when something gets bigger, it's not gonna be the same, if not worse.
Oh, it's gonna get worse.
So
I said this on the last episode, and I'm glad you said that. I'm glad it's a woman who view it the same way. I pay attention to people tendencies and habits. I pay attention to them patterns. If you show me something once, I'm gonna acknowledge it, not in a rude way. I'm gonna acknowledge it that I saw it. If I see it after that, I'm just cutting you off. Like, I'll let a motherfucker slide with something once. You know what I mean? It depends on what it is, though. Yeah, I know I do depend on what it is. If it's some crazy shit, like some disloyal shit, I'll cut you off immediately. But once I start to pay attention to patterns, it helped me. It helped me to know how to deal with you. And as long as you don't even have to know that I know these fucking patterns. I know these patterns, so as long as I know,
keeping it as a tab in my mind.
It's all in here. It's all in here. And once I got it and it's locked in, it's like, okay, cool. I seen enough of it. I'm good. You know what I mean? And I just I move around from that point. I hate conflict. Like, it's never been a part of my 42 years of living where, like, I like conflict. You know what I mean? Like, never. Always, I ain't gonna say always, but have been in conflict, of course. I'm human. Never like that shit, though. I don't, because I know where I could go with it. You know what I mean? So I choose to just kind of back off.
Too much energy invested. I can't.
Yeah.
Going back and forth and then pulling up receipts and all that.
Yeah.
On top of that, we'll just stop right in there. Like, just go about your day.
That part. That part. Next question. Okay. Spicy. Have you ever cheated on a partner?
Yeah. With the same person over and over.
Huh?
Yeah, I cheated on my partner with the same person over and over.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Did it make you feel any type of way?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. Personally, I was a serial cheater. I could sit and justify it if I want, but like, shit, where I'm at, I don't justify wrongdoings. Yeah, I was a serial fucking cheater. I could say because I wasn't satisfied. I could say because I didn't get attention. I could say all of that shit. I still chose to do it.
Yeah.
Either fucking way, I chose to do it. Whether you wasn't giving me attention, whether you wasn't giving me sex, whatever the case may be, I still chose to do it. Did I feel bad? At times I did.
Better than me.
I ain't gonna lie, no, I'm being honest. At times I did, but I kept doing it though.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I really didn't feel that bad because I continuously did it. So nah, I didn't feel bad. And at one point, honestly, being young, that shit was like a badge of honor to be the dude who had all of the females, right? We was praised for how many females we had and was having sex with. We was praised for that. Since little boys, though, they groomed us that way. And they don't understand that and know that to this day. They groomed us to be these type of dog niggas. They groomed us this way, man. And that shit, it just continued. And that cycle continued. I never broke the cycle. I did. I broke the cycle with my sons. Our conversations of like relationships and how you deal with a female. Both of my sons, my oldest 24, youngest 22. The conversations we have is, hey, just stick with one woman. If you don't feel like it's working, if you're not happy there, you move around. But don't play with her feelings, don't play with her emotions. I used to think that shit was cool, just to have all these different females, until you have daughters and all of that shit go out the window. And you're like, damn, I don't want nobody to treat my daughter the way I treated somebody else's daughter. So you view it different at a point. And yeah, little girls change everything. Being honest, little girls. If you have a male who has a daughter, and they fucked up, they gonna always be fucked up. Just being real. If they have, if a man, if I don't want to say man because I separated. If a male has a daughter and he's fucked up, he's gonna always be fucked up. He never took time to touch into that soft side right there. A lot of people don't understand that. I know that. I get it. I do get it. So yeah, when my daughters is like, it's totally different. You know what I'm saying? Like they bring out a different side of me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand. Like I said, my son is 7, my daughter is 3, so I see it from 2 different viewpoints. It's like, hey, you know, I don't want my son being somebody's problem in the future. You know, how I raised him. Then my daughter, I don't want her to be like me growing up. I need her to be better with decisions and stuff than I failed. So I definitely understand that, even though they're still young. Still, I'm not raising children. I'm raising future adults. That's how I see it.
That's what that is. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. Next question. What is your most embarrassing or awkward sexual experience?
Embarrassing.
Yes.
I don't think I could think of one. I feel like, I don't know, typically my partners that I choose, if there's like a weird, funny moment, we just both laugh it off.
Okay.
I can't think of nothing like embarrassing. It's like, dang, I'll be thinking about that for today, tomorrow, next week.
Yeah.
Can't think of an embarrassing one. Not off the top of the dome.
Okay. For me, I told one, and it's probably the most awkward. It happened twice though. 2 different females at that. I was so fucking excited. Shit didn't get up. I'm in my mind. I'm like, oh, I'm about to punish this shit, and didn't get up. I was able to redeem myself with one, which ended up being my girl for a long time. The other one, she just looked at me like, you a fuck nigga. Like, what's wrong with your dick, nigga? What's wrong with your dick, nigga? She shitted on me like, nigga, what's wrong with your dick? You a bitch, nigga. I'm like, damn, nigga gotta be all that because, you know what I mean? Like, fuck. All right, cool though. But yeah, she didn't fuck with me after that.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, so I was 1 for 2. I mean, I was able to redeem myself, you know what I mean? And the other one, she just, she didn't want to have nothing to do with the nigga though. Right. Next question. What makes you feel safe as a woman?
How someone carries themselves and how like they're true to themselves. One person with if they're somehow with one person that they somehow with family, that somehow here and there. Like I understand there's like a time and place for things, but if you're a different person everywhere you go, I don't know who I'm dealing with. Am I dealing with work Jay? Am I dealing with, store Jay? Am I dealing with
outside Jay?
Yeah, I don't know who I'm dealing with. So
I feel you. And I don't know. It's nothing. Loyalty make me feel safe as a man. About it. Loyalty. Trust. Yeah. I don't really need nothing from a woman to make me feel safe. Loyalty though. Loyalty and trust. For sure. Yeah, that's all I need. You know what I'm saying? That's all I need, really. I get everything else. If you were a man looking for a serious relationship, would you date you at this present moment?
Yeah, most definitely. I've been through experience, even though I'll be 29 in a few weeks, but for years I've been dating and stuff. It's probably been like about a decade. I've matured. I can look back on myself and be like, I would not date the me from 5 years ago, 5 months ago, 10 years ago, but I would date the me now as far as discernment, emotional intelligence, a capacity to hold more things, a good head on my shoulders. I would date the me now if I was a man, of course.
Okay. I like that. I would definitely date myself now. Probably wouldn't have dated myself 2 years ago though. Not at all. But this version of who I am now, I would definitely date this version. I said on another episode, I would marry this version, even though I don't believe in marriage no more. I would marry this version of myself. I'm at a good place mentally, emotionally, spiritually. So, and it hold weight for me. You know what I mean? It may not hold weight for the next person, but it hold weight for me because I know where I come from. I know, you know, the dog fucked up motherfucker I was. So it means something to me. But yes, I would definitely date myself nowadays. All right. So I got one more question, and then we just gonna kind of freestyle some shit.
Okay.
Cool. All right. Have you ever had a one night stand, and did you regret it or not?
Like a handful. It's in my head. I be thinking I don't like to have multiple partners. If I do, it's like no more than 2.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not assuming every person I meet is a one night stand.
Okay.
And then sometimes it just turns into that, or they magically reappear trying to make up for that one night stand. I'm like, no, at this point you are staying as a one night stand. We're done.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just the communication again. They make it seem like, oh, they want to fuck with you for a long time, or they want to be with you, or whatever, and it turns into a one night stand. Or I know, you know, that hygiene is a problem. I'm like, yeah, we gonna leave it as a one night stand. If I've been fine as hell, you know, meeting you, talking to you, and then it's like meet you in person. I'm just like, man, your breath stink.
Fucked up. Niggas fucked up.
Your breath stink, or dang, you got an odor I just can't tolerate. Like you worse than my daughter's 3-year-old diaper. Like I can't.
Damn.
I can't deal with the smell. So it's like, dang, well that turned into a one night stand. I don't ever hope for it to be one night stand. I want it to be consistent because I don't like to have multiple partners like that. So. Okay.
And with me, you say you had a handful. I probably had like 5, 6, 10 handfuls of one night stands. And yeah, it was double back, triple back, and shit like that. But yeah, it used to be a thing. Honestly, that used to be a thing back in the days.
Oh wow.
I mean, nowadays, I mean, it's still a thing. It's just went about different the way I view it now. Like this shit transactional now. It's prostitution. It's fucking prostitution, if you ask me. Men make it that way, though. Yeah, of course, the female accepting money or whatever, the payment. But the nigga is making this shit this way because that's what they leading with. You know what I mean? So, I blame the dudes. I definitely blame the dudes. So, that's the last question. Let's freestyle some shit. Ask me anything. Like I say, I'm an open book.
What was a deal breaker for your marriage?
It was many.
What was the end of all?
The end of all, the consistent, constant disrespect. Yeah, it was consistent and constant. Is the disrespect part. I'm big on communication. My last guest told me that I'm not wrong, but if it's a situation, right, and we have to address the situation, me personally, I prefer to address the situation right then and there.
Yeah.
To have a conversation.
As you should.
My guest told me that's basically me trying to control the situation and control the person. So I'm like, I get it, I understand, because my ex said the same thing, right? I'm like, okay, cool, right? 2 things can be right, 2 things can be wrong. I'm like, cool, I could take that. I see it as, if a person can't talk about what's bothering them, it can't be truly that serious. It must not be that serious. Now, if I'm ready and willing and able to hold a conversation right there about whatever it is bothering both of us, why not be adults and just sit down and talk about the shit?
Who feels like letting that marinate over hours,
days, weeks, feel me?
Months. Bring it back later, like
real shit.
I'll be like, I don't know what I ate yesterday. You bringing up a conversation that upset you from 2 months ago? What? I can't do it.
That part.
If it upset me right now, if something bothered you, you did or said something. I've told that to someone before. I was like, hey, I didn't like how they hugged somebody. I don't care if that's their friend, coworker, whatever. I don't like how they hugged somebody. I went up to them and told them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like how you hug that person. I didn't say I don't like that person. I didn't say stop hugging females. I said I don't like how you hug that person.
Mm-hmm.
I could let it marinate a couple days later and be mad at them still for no reason. I'll address it right then and there.
Right then and there. It only makes sense though.
It only makes sense that way. Plus, it's fresh on your mind. You want to bring it back later and you'll be like, what you talking about?
Yeah, I forgot what the fuck it was. Yeah, I forgot what it was.
That's going to upset me more at that point.
Yes. I'm big on that though. I'm really big on that. And it make it seem like I'm crazy when I say that. And it's like, nah, man, like, let's talk. Nah, well, you know, this one last ex-wife, I might say she was on the episode. I might say something that hurt your feelings. Okay, cool. That's how you feel. Okay, cool. You can't hurt my feelings. You know what I mean? Unless you tell me some shit like, my kid's not mine. Crush a nigga.
And it did.
See? You know from first-hand experience, right? Like, that type of shit, that'll crush me, all right? That'll crush me. I don't believe that to be true, though. So, but that's the only thing you can say. You can say, yeah, I ate 100 dicks in the marriage. All right, cool. You a dick eater. You know what I'm saying? You a dick eater. You a dick gobbler. You won't hurt my feelings. It is what it is.
Stay true to yourself.
Stay true to you. Stay true to you. You're a dick eater. So I just don't understand people, and they go back to what we were talking about earlier, like that accountability shit. You know what I mean? That's why I think people avoid them type of conversations. It's like, because the motherfucker holding them accountable, and they don't like that.
They don't like it. They don't hear it. They don't know about it. I'm just telling you about yourself, because I'm going to tell you, or someone else going to tell you. Somewhere along the line, someone's going to tell you. Better for you to hear from me than someone else you don't care about, or at least a random stranger at the very least.
Yep. So. I got a question for you. You say you're from Nigeria?
My parents are Nigerian. I was born and raised in Texas.
You're born and raised in Texas. Have you ever been back to Nigeria?
I have not. It's currently on the ban list to travel, so maybe at one point I will go.
One of my good friends is Nigerian. His name Osahan. Cool, good dude. Real good dude. Question is, do you see the difference in values of your mother and different females in America as far as relationship wise? Your dad still with your mom?
Nah.
No? Okay. What do you see, or do you see a difference in your mom's values from her being born and raised in Nigeria and females in America? Do you see a difference?
I don't know about too much of a difference. The only similarity I see is a man should cater to his wife. That's about it. Cater to his girlfriend, cater to his significant other. A lot of men are like, nah, she need to cater to me, and it's like, it kind of go both ways. I mean, you can't expect her to take care of you if you're not taking care of her, or you want her to take care of herself, but then you also want to take care of you in the household and everything else, but you do the bare minimum. That's the only thing I see. I don't know about too many differences.
Okay.
Even though they make it seem like there's a whole gap between, Americans and Africans, and it's like, no, y'all kind of the same with what y'all expect in life and in a relationship.
Okay, so you view it similar. Okay. I haven't had a relationship with anybody outside of the United States, so I really don't know. I do view it as similar though, and I believe what fucks it up, like dating. I believe nowadays, it wasn't like this a few years back. Nowadays, most people view us as equal, men and women, and we're not. It's things y'all capable of that we're not, and vice versa. It's things that we can do, y'all can't do, and vice versa. I don't believe we put here or designed to be looked at or viewed as equal, but that's where we at nowadays. That is literally where we are now. And that shit is the downfall. But I only see it within us. I don't see it in other communities though. I only see that within our community. Is it done purposely? Possibly. But like, we grown, we can think, we have thinking ability to think for our fucking self. Mm-hmm. But nowadays, that's what I think the issue and the problem is. Like, we putting each other as equals, and we're not. Like, I cannot do what you do as a woman. It's impossible for me to do what you do as a woman. Like, just what you doing right now, being a single mom, raising 2 kids, 2 jobs, doing what you do, right? Everything you do on the side for side hustles and shit. I can't do that because I'm not a woman. You know, I can do what I do as a man, like point blank period. I can do what I do as a man, but I can't do what you do. You can't do most things I do. Now, don't get me wrong. Yeah, I believe we all can do anything. You know what I mean? But to the ability that a woman do certain things, I can't do it. Fuck it. I don't have no complex acknowledging that. It just is what it is. And then vice versa. It's certain shit that a woman can do that I do, but just not to my ability of what I do. I think that's the biggest fucking issue though. Like, just that playing equal shit, man. It's like, no, that's not it.
Even in the Bible, you know, men are given their own, you know, responsibilities and downfalls. So are women. You don't say nothing about them being equal in that way. Mm-hmm. You know, women got to deal with childbirth and this and that. Men are expected to work. It's like, oh no, women can work. Men can't give, you know, birth and deal with all the menstrual stuff and stuff. And it's like, how are we still equals? And then, of course, the responsibility of a man being head of household, taking care of things, it affects a man's mental. The woman taking care of the house and the family, kids are their own entities. Yeah. That messes up their mental and emotional. So it's like, imagine the roles reversed. Men wouldn't last a couple of weeks.
Probably not.
Days even.
It like, okay, I look at it like this. If I had to be a single father, I could do it. Period. Like, it was a point in time where I wanted it. Mm-hmm. Wasn't given to me, but I wanted it. You know what I mean? I understand who I am. I don't feel like nobody know this little person like I know this little person. And I genuinely love this person. I genuinely like this person. I genuinely fuck with this person. This is my person. Beyond this female that I'm with, this is really my person right here. My dad passed away April 27th of this year. I appreciate it. My mom passed away when I was 21, making 22, right? He wasn't there. They had their issues, shit like that, single parent. I learned a lot from my mom. I learned more from my dad, even though he wasn't there. That comes from paying attention, listening to him. As I got older, we developed like a real strong relationship when I was like 23, when Hurricane Katrina hit, because I'm from New Orleans. So 23, developed like a real strong bond and relationship. He even lived out here in Dallas. Shit, he lived with me at a point for like 3-4 months. Solid dude though. I understand I was lacking that. I could have been way further in life a long time ago had I had that right there. The structure is what a man brings to the table. So like that question, like, oh, what do you bring to the table? That goofy shit that goes on the internet now, right? That goofy shit. What I bring to the table? Fuck a man. What I bring to the table is structure. It's understanding. It's communication. It's leadership. Fuck financial shit. Money's money, and I'm always make money. Because I'm not a goofy, so I'm always make money. I don't give a fuck about money. I really don't even value money. bring structure to the table. I raised 2 kids that's mine, 2 kids that's non-biological. Everybody had a father in their life. Everybody had a male role model, male figure. If you was to have a conversation with them and ask them what I mean to them, that's the example. You know what I mean? We see in a lot of like broken homes, even more broken homes nowadays. It's hard for a woman to do that shit on her own. A lot of women believe they can do it on their own. Hey, rightfully so, right? Live in the confidence. It's not easy, and I know that and understand that. I watch my mom. I watched this woman suffer. Made it look good at times, but I watched her suffer. I was a straight dickhead at the time, just doing off the wall type shit, jumping out of windows at school, just doing the wildest shit. Because I didn't have that. I didn't have that in my life, you know what I'm saying? And when she would call him and he'd get on the phone, then I'm this little boy again. But I think I'm grown beyond that and before that. But once I hear that tone, I straighten up. Why is that? Because that shit means something, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just think the direction where we going, like with dating and relationships, man, it's gonna get crazy. It's gonna get crazy.
I was talking to someone. I'm like, I wonder if at some point maybe the dating whatever will like recycle itself and it will refresh and go back to normal.
Oh no.
But I'm like, it only goes so far because they always say, oh, it'll get worse before it gets better. I'm like, how worse can it get? I feel like it's getting to that peak. I mean, with everything going on with social media, with people having their own standards and beliefs, people again being naturally selfish. I'm just like, when is it going to refresh, or is it ever going to refresh at that point? So, no,
I don't think so. You know why? No, you know why? You know why I believe that? And I just thought about it as you said it. Really, I literally thought about it as you said it. They're teaching us how to continue hating of ourselves. Literally. That's all they're doing, and it's publicized. So like you see like this podcast, and people the same way I reached out to you, I reach out to all the other guests, right? And I'll show you later, but I reach out to all the guests. A few guests always ask me, "Hey, is it a red pill podcast?" What you know? And I only know what red pill mean from watching different podcasts and doing my research before I started this shit. So it's the dudes who have these podcasts who just shit on women, just downgrade women, right? I'm not gonna say none of the names of the podcast, but they just shit on women, like real shit. And for the most part, you have the ones who just shit on black women, right? And it's a thing. It's really a thing. It's taking off, and it's gonna continue. It's gonna fucking continue. That's the crazy thing. But it's being pushed. And every time you scroll on any of the social sites, that's what you see. It's a part of the fucking algorithm. And they spreading that divide. They teaching that hate. It's no different than the hate they taught back in slavery. They're teaching the hate. It now it's just on a form of social media now. Some people don't get it, can't see it, don't understand it. I get it. 100% I get it. As long as me and you are divided and we don't see eye to eye and we hate each other, job well done. It's accomplished. Fuck these niggas. Nah, fuck these bitches. Fuck these hoes. Fuck these fuck niggas. Job well done for them. Job well done. Like we said in the beginning, all we gotta do is just sit and have a conversation and get an understanding. I don't really hate you. You don't really hate me. You might hate what I done or what I did. I may hate what you did or what you've done. I don't hate you as a person. When we can sit as man and woman, have a civil fucking conversation, get an understanding, we'll be on page. As a people, as a race, we are the strongest. We mean everything. We make this shit spin and move. But if we not in the same household, we get YNs. Right? We get YNs. Like Tupac said, like it's gonna come a point. I can't think of the lyric right now, but you're gonna have a race of babies that will make the ladies, but hate the ladies, and make the babies, something like that. We in that fucking generation where dudes will hate women, but make babies with them, and not be there to take care of them and raise them. And what we got, what we call YNs, these delinquent, reckless ass little motherfuckers who run around fucking shit up, but they didn't have that structure of no man or no male role model in their life, so you can't really blame them. Maybe they're gonna reach an age where they realize, like, damn, yeah, I was fucked up, or hey, look, I'm fucked up, I gotta change the way I'm moving. Maybe, but I don't know.
It's not always the case. To piggyback off the hate that you was talking about earlier, when it comes to those podcasts, on the dating app, I've come across a lot of men in our community that hate single black women. I'm just like, single black mothers to be specific, and I'm just like, what has traumatized you to the point that you hate me without even knowing me? Like, what is it? Just me having kids? Is it the past of someone you know? Is it your own personal experience with the mother of your kids? And it's different scenarios, but I know majority of the time, you swipe left, you swipe right, a whole thick ass bio about I hate women who have kids and you have more than one, it's a problem. I'm like, if you just look at the top, I really had to look at my profile. If you look at a smidge from my picture to the bottom of the bio that shows on the first screen without swiping, it says I have kids. That means at least I have one. So why did you swipe? I'm assuming it's a mistake. It has to be, by accident that you swipe. Sure enough, they tell me it's not. And I'm like, well, I'm just gonna let you know we're not compatible because I have kids. Oh, well, I just said that because of this and that. I'm like, you sound crazy right now. Like, you're not having a real justification as far as how you feel that way. Yeah. I had to correct them and I can't speak for what experience you had, but every single person has a different life story, different situation. True. My situation is their dad's really not part of their life. He paid child support and that's what he feel like. Me, I raised my kids on my own. Our relationship didn't work out because of something he really had going on. Yeah. So it's like, for you to bash single women who have kids, I love my kids to death. You have a problem with women have kids, cool. That's, something that you don't want to bargain for. But me, I love my kids to death. And that's not something I'm asking to take responsibility of. Oh, well, I was just thinking because, women so you're not even talking from your own experience. You're just saying women. Yeah. Where are you hearing that women are like this?
These podcasts.
Exactly. And I'm just like, it's putting two and two together as far as you're not coming from personal experience. You're just hearing something like, yeah, all women are like that. And I'm like,
and regurgitating
and he literally said, well, my bad, mama. He went back to his bio, fixed it, showed me, and I'm like, I'm glad you understand. Crazy. But we're not gonna go no further because just because what you just said, I definitely felt some type of because that attacked me personally. I have kids. I'm a single woman. Yeah. I'm glad you came to some understanding, but yeah, it wasn't gonna get no further than that.
You was just wake up though. You was just wake up. But I'm telling you from what I see, from what I experience, from what I know, it's a lot more of them type of niggas out here. They really exist, and they put a microphone in front of themselves and they feel like they somebody. They were just regurgitating shit that they heard on these podcasts. So it really, a lot, I ain't gonna say none of it. A lot of it don't have nothing to do with real life experience. Like everything I'm telling you, this shit come from years of being in relationships. Like, this is my real life experience. I could tell funny stories, I could tell sad stories, I could tell embarrassing stories. All this shit comes from my experience personally. So if somebody was to ask me, like, okay, my sister, I had to break this down to my sister. My sister 4 years younger than me. I told my sister, and every time she come over here, she asks me the same thing. She have an issue with the way I say what I'm about to say. I love women. Fucking love women. Despise bitches. And I can get along with hoes. That makes sense to you though?
In a way it does. They all different in how they mindset, how they carry themselves.
Right.
Because not all, let's say the B word, but all female dogs.
All female dogs.
They not women. they don't act like it. They don't carry themselves like women. Then hoes, you know, they hoes. They're women, but they're hoes.
But they're not women. I look at it different.
A woman will carry herself different than those other two.
Yes. Yeah, she's not even gonna put herself in position to be classified or looked at or viewed as a female dog or a 304. She's not even gonna put herself in that room, in that energy. She's totally different. She exempt from a lot of this 304 behavior and female dog behavior. They sit different. They sit on a pedestal to me and for me as a man. They sit way up here. So I always differentiate them and I separate them. It's like men. Every male is not a man.
Not at all.
You know what I'm saying? Every male is not a man. You have these deadbeats. You have these female dog niggas. Like
you have man child. You have boys.
Little boys.
You could be 30, still a boy.
Facts.
So
Facts.
it's like, you know, you saying something that women say all the time. Just I guess they don't like to hear it. But
So that's my thing. How I view it. My sister don't agree with me, and that's cool. That's cool. She just don't agree. Once I told her what category she fell in, fucked her up even more, right? Fucked her up even more.
Oh,
But I love you though. Listen, but I love you though. I really love you though. Genuinely fucking love you. My sister. I love you. And I love you enough to tell you the truth. That's the whole thing. I love you enough to tell you the truth and not have you thinking the shit that you doing in your behavior is good or it's right, it's righteous. No, man. Fix that shit. If I'm doing something wrong and I'm out of pocket, let me know I'm a fuck nigga.
Please let me know.
Let me know I'm a fuck nigga, please. You feel me? So I can adjust, because I'm going to take it it's coming from a genuine place. I'm going to take it coming from you. Okay, damn, I got to look in the mirror. Let me see. Yeah, I'm a fuck nigga. I'm on some bullshit right now. Let me get it together. Let me get it right. Because of who it's coming from. I won't take that from everybody. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I view it like that. A lot of people disagree, and I'm okay with that, you know. I could be wrong. I can acknowledge when I'm wrong, too. I don't have a problem with that. But, yeah, the way society is now, it's getting worse. And I think it's going to get even worse, honestly.
It is. They only have like hope of a mustard seed. It might refresh. I don't see it happening.
Me either. Me either. I ain't gonna lie. Me either. You got any more questions for me? Ask me some good shit. Yeah, ask me some good shit.
How would you view dating life like for yourself right now if you was to partake in that? If you are.
Okay. Go ahead, continue.
Like, how would you go about it now? Would you take it serious? Would it be short term? Would it be like, you know, I'm just doing this shit because I'm bored? Or, like me personally, I'm doing it just for companionship. I don't expect to have a long term relationship with anybody because a lot of men ain't shit nowadays. A lot of them. And so I'm just like, hey, you can provide company. That's cool. You want a relationship with me? I don't know. I don't last a couple months that way. We can last a couple months, you know, doing this companionship.
Yeah.
Relationship though? Nah, you might get a couple weeks out of me. At that point, I'm like, yeah, I'm done with your shit. So.
That's if it's bullshit though, you saying, right?
Majority of the time it's bullshit anyways. Majority of the time it's bullshit.
Hey, you've been running across some rough ones, I see.
Rough ones, man.
Okay. I'll say this though. So currently, I'm not dating. I'm not looking to date. I'm dating me. I'm dating me. I'm dating me. I just got out of an 18-year marriage. Like I say, October of last year. Been in my apartment since December. Once I moved out in October, stayed with a friend, good friend of mine, for 3 months with a plan to do everything I'm doing right fucking now. I was in silence, as I am right now, right? And I like the silence, the peace, helped my creativity, helped me to grow as a person. The way I used to think, the way I used to move, it's totally different now. A woman won't distract me. It's not a distraction because I know how to set my boundaries now. I know, draw this line right here. If you cross the line, I just cut you up. It's simple. I could be in a relationship. It have to mean something though. It has to. I have to be able to benefit from it, and I have to be able to see that I can benefit you from it. If I don't see it's beneficial both ways, I'm not fucking with it. It's pointless at this point because all you're gonna do is drain me. You know what I mean? You're just gonna suck from me like a vampire. It has to be meaningful. If a female just like, hey, look, I just want to smash. It depends. Honestly, it depends. It's like I'm still giving you my energy. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm still giving you my energy. Like you gotta be worth that. I gotta feel like at least like you're worth me giving that to my time and my energy. If I don't feel that, I'm not fucking with that either. I'm too grown. I'm too grown to just be like, you know what I mean? Yeah. On bullshit. Like I got shit to do. I got shit to accomplish. So it's pointless just to waste my time with somebody knowing I'm wasting my time. So fair enough. I don't play little boy games. Like I'm a grown ass man with 4 kids. They all grown except for my 16-year-old. But she carry herself like she grown, you know? Young lady though. But it just have to mean something. That's all it is. Like don't get me wrong. Like I said, if it's just a little fling thing, still gotta mean something slightly to me. It still gotta, you know what I mean? I gotta get that connection and that vibe. If that's good and that's there, all right, cool, we could do a little something. Other than that, if I just get weird energy from a motherfucker, I'm not even, can't get nothing from me. Can't get nothing. Like the younger me who didn't value his energy and his time, like, yeah, you could have got that from me just for the fuck of it. Just to say, yeah, I was with that nigga. I can't get that. Wasting my time. Go waste another nigga time. I'm good. I'm straight. I don't need that soul swap and that energy swap. Like, fair enough. So that's where I be at with it.
How do you feel about you think people should still aspire to marriage even in this age?
No.
Okay, I felt the same.
Fuck no. Listen to me. Fuck no. I'm gonna be real with you. And I don't want to rain on nobody picnic. So y'all hear me? Hey, listen. If marriage is a thing that you believe in, do it. Do it. Cool. It's not for everybody. I'll say that. It's things that you gotta understand. Once you in it, you marry everything about that person. Right? Of course, we know we all have flaws. But you marry everything about that person. You marry their family. Right? You marry all of their debt if they have debt. You marry all the insecurities if they have insecurities, which we all do. But you marry everything about that person. I realized that. So like when you go back to like your question that you asked, like what was the deciding factor? Shit, reality hit. Maybe it took a long time, but reality hit and it's like, fuck, I'm married to everything. Damn. Like they fucked up over there. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I would not push off marriage to nobody nowadays. Not at all. I believe like, man, just like each other. Just like each other. Like being a real serious relationship, like each other, like being around each other. Forget the paper, forget the ring. In Texas, you're legally married after I think 8 months or 9 months, 10 months, whatever it is, you're legally married and bonded anyway. And that shit can last and grow forever if you really wanted to. When you start to put in these stipulations and these contracts, it only complicates stuff, if I'm being honest. People, both sides, feel a form of entitlement. Like, oh, you have to do this because I'm your husband, or you have to do this because I'm your wife. Like, I ain't got to do shit. I don't owe you nothing. We just passing by in life right now. I don't owe you shit. You feel me? But when that marriage thing comes, and hey, it's not for everybody that it worked out the way it worked out for me. It's not like that. Nothing is everything, and nothing is forever. But nah, I wouldn't. Nah, my kids, I don't tell them like you should get married. No.
Stay single, like your peace.
You feel me? Or if you with this person and y'all got a good thing going, don't complicate it with that contract, man. Just stay where you, if y'all are good in a good place and space, stay right there. Just trust me on it. Stay right there. I tell my kids that though. Feel me? So I'd be a fool to experience what I experienced and pass off to them like, yeah, you should go ahead and get married. Nah, I don't do that.
I wouldn't push that on my kids. There's a lot of things I wouldn't push on my kids. I wouldn't push marriage. I wouldn't push college. I'm like, there's so many different ways to make income.
Like that.
I don't want you going into debt or hope and chance that you get something after spending years and months and money on something that isn't guaranteed a job, or at least a job that should be beneficial for you. Why are you starting entry level? You got 6 years on your belt from what you learned in school. Why are you starting the same person who ain't got a degree or nothing but a high school diploma? That's diabolical to me.
It is.
And as far as marriage, me growing up, as a Nigerian child, even though I was raised here, it still was pushed to be married. It's pushed to, be with somebody. It's pushed for you to go to college. It's pushed for you all these things that isn't guaranteed, happiness, successful, and all that other stuff. I wouldn't push that. I'm like, hey, do what makes you happy, but also respect yourself in the same sense. Like, I'm not pushing for it.
Let's say you met somebody that checked all your boxes, right? Everything that you want in a man, them qualities are there. Would you then say, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get married. Do you think you would then say it?
I don't know if it'll sit right with me.
You think it's some bullshit?
I think some bullshit.
Cover some shit up.
some shit under the fine line and hidden behind a dark closet or something. I won't find out till sign that paper and say I do. And like, damn. So that's what you was hiding. Like, I don't think. That's why I asked, marriage in this age. Maybe probably 10, 15, 20 years ago. When I wasn't even born yet, probably cool. Yeah. Right now, no. Marriage, no. I think they do it for the trend. They do it because it's cute. They do it because they want something more. It's not for the real reason of,
a union.
Yeah, a union. And then, of course, they have so much of a mindset, even from, social media and celebrities. Divorce. Yeah. I want to end it. I want to quit. I'm like, so the I do's of death do us part, or, for better or worse, just went out the window? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's enough for me.
It don't even exist no more. To death do your part. None of that. It don't exist. It's, man, a lot of shit that we do and that we live, it's transactional. Marriage is one of the biggest transactional things that we live day to day with. I don't respect it. You know what I mean? And honestly, I'll say this. I never thought I would get married. Never ever thought about marriage. I lost my mom, and it felt like that void was just there, right? That void was there. And I was searching. Didn't even know what I was searching for. But I was searching for that type of relationship that I was missing with my mom. And it felt like, okay, this could be it. Then I was given a fucking ultimatum. Like, hey, we gonna do this or we ain't doing nothing. And I felt like damn, at that time, I'm like, damn, I don't want to lose this person. You know what I mean? And it felt like I was doing the right thing. Boy, was I wrong. Boy, was I wrong. Oh my God. But it's cool. You live, you learn. It was a great experience, honestly, because it brought me to this point. And I can honestly say I'm happy with self. You know what I mean? So I appreciate the time and the experience and all of that. I'll never do it again. For sure. I would never do it again. But I'm comfortable with the decision I made, because within that, I broke a cycle of a man not being in the house, raising their kids. Like, I raised all my kids and still raising my kids, even my adults. My oldest daughter, her birthday tomorrow, matter of fact. Happy birthday, my baby. Her birthday's tomorrow, August 22nd. But everybody was raised by a man. They saw the definition. I gave them structure, I gave them leadership, I gave them qualities and morals. So it wasn't all bad. Don't get me wrong. It definitely wasn't all bad. Had good times, had bad times. When it was bad, it was terrible. When it was good, it was great. You know what I mean? None of this shit lasts forever. Like I say, we here passing. I don't owe nobody nothing. Nobody owe me nothing. Anything I want, I go and get. I find a way to figure it out. I'm a warehouse manager. So my job is to have the answer, know the answer, or to figure out the fucking answer or the solution. I'm solution based. As a man, that's what most men are, solution based. And that's me. I was raising my brother and my sister since I was 12. I've been a leader. You know what I mean? So to come into this real world and do what they say a man's supposed to do, shit is easy. I've been doing this shit since I was 12 years old. You know what I mean? It's, yeah, people helped me along the way. I ain't figure out all of this shit that I know on my own. I'm open-minded though. But with marriage, nah, fuck marriage. And honestly, it's, in a sense, what I'm gonna say in a sense, it's fuck monogamy. If I'm being real, if I'm being honest. I would prefer an open relationship. It complicates shit. Like, too much though. It just complicates shit too much. I don't believe I was put here to just be with one fucking person. Like, I can love multiple things at one time, at the same time. I have 4 kids. I love all 4 of them at the same time. You know what I mean? I can be committed to multiple things. That I've had multiple jobs at one time and was committed to it. But when it comes to like being in a relationship, society tell us, no, you just gotta be with this one person.
The rest of your life.
For the rest of your fucking life. For the rest of your life. That's hard to do.
Yeah.
You know, they didn't do it. It's no period of time in life and civilization where that shit has been a thing. It's never been a point like that. Never ever. The Bible don't tell us that. Even though I'm not a religious person, I'm a spiritual person. But the Bible don't tell us that. Past history that we seen and we know and we can research, that don't tell us that. So why am I obligated to do it? Why am I holding myself or allowing society to hold me to that? No, I can't do it. So that's kind of where I stand with it.
I understand.
Any more questions? Okay, so I got a final type of question. How did you enjoy yourself, or did you enjoy yourself?
I did.
You did?
I did. I used to have another conversation with a whole adult that has a brain. It's like an experience.
Yes. I pride myself on being a man. Like, fuck what society tell us a man is. I got my definition of what a man is. You know what I mean? And that's like, you being in here, somebody come in this motherfucker and think they about to do something crazy. It's my job to protect you, even though I don't even know you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's my job to like welcome you in here and make sure you comfortable. Like I said, you want something to drink, you want something. That's forms of what a man is to me. Make sure you feel comfortable, make sure you feel safe, make sure you feel protected. It's my definitions. So you did enjoy yourself.
I did.
I did a great fucking job. That's what I'm talking about. Did a great job. Another question. Would you be interested and willing to come back eventually?
I would love to.
I need that. I need that on the level of another episode. My birthday's in December. December 6th. I don't know what day it fall on. But the weekend of, I want to have an episode where I bring all of my guests on at the same time. And we have one big episode to celebrate my birthday, to celebrate the entire year, because it's going into New Year. So to celebrate all of us. To celebrate the entire year, our experiences and lives up until that point. We're going to have questions, we're going to have food, we're going to have drinks. I want it to be a pajama type of episode. So definitely want you to come back for that and for other episodes for sure.
Okay.
You be willing?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, Flora. I'm going to have you tell the people once again who you are.
I'm Flora, born and raised in Texas, Nigerian. I definitely enjoy myself. I'm looking forward to coming back. So.
We appreciate you. That is Flora, people. This is Tequila Talk Podcast. Thresh. Y'all will be seeing this on YouTube. Like once you leave, I put up my clips. I start editing everything. I put up little preview clips. So we're gonna exchange on socials and stuff like that. So I can let you know where everything gonna be. And you're gonna see the interview. I'm gonna say I finish it up probably Sunday or Monday.
Okay.
I'm gonna actually start on it. Well, actually probably Saturday because y'all got some time. I do have an episode tomorrow with like 3 people, but I figure this shit out. I make it work. I am Turnell, aka Ellen Carey. I appreciate y'all once again. Don't forget, like, comment, share, subscribe. Want to get them views up, get the subscribers up. I appreciate y'all. Yahweh.
Yeah, I know how you feel. Let me talk to you though. She left a message on the dresser, tryna apply a little pressure. How niggas gassed and no Tesla. Remember, I'm the one who bless you. Guess what? Yup. Spent a whole lifetime looking for the right one. Life feel right, but he gon' win the night. Spent a whole life tryna search for Mr. Right. Smile for the gram, but she dead in life. That's right. Soul gone, but you telling me to hold on, but hold on. Thought you was tryna get your roll on and roll on. Feelings involved, heard that tune, that's an old song. But life goes on. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But when you wrong, you're right. Got niggas righting the wrongs for every ex in your life. Shit a mess, right? Your only family, live your best life. I could imagine what that stress like. Hope it's different in the next life. Said every man on a sex flight. Now you about to become the best dyke. She left a message on the dresser, tryna apply a little pressure. How niggas gassed and no Tesla. Remember, I'm the one who bless you. Guess what? Yup. Spent a whole lifetime looking for the right one. Life feel right, but he gon' win the night. Spent a whole life tryna search for Mr. Right. Smile for the gram, but she dead in life. That's right. No type, she ain't got one. But a dope boy type is the right one. No type, she ain't got one. But a nigga with some money is the right one. Checked in a hotel, they get that pipe, Then he hit you with that what to keep the light on. But he gone when the night come. Won't even wake up till the morning sun. Your next nigga is your ex nigga. Your last nigga was your best nigga. In your mind, keep it wet and dressed with you. Played house as a kid, but never developed a picture. Sounds strange, but I'm with you. I feel your pain, cause I am that nigga. I took souls and they linger today. Raised by a woman, but I lost my way. She left a message on the dresser, tryna apply a little pressure. How niggas gassed and no Tesla. Remember, I'm the one who bless you. Guess what? Yup. Spent a whole lifetime looking for the right one. Life feel right, but he gon' win the night. Spent a whole life tryna search for Mr. Right. Smile for the gram, but she dead in life. That's right. No type, she ain't got one. But a dope boy type is the right one. No type, she ain't got one. But a nigga with some money is the right one. Checked in a hotel, they get that pipe, Then he hit you with that what to keep the light on. No type, she ain't got one. But a dope boy type is the right one. No type, she ain't got one. But a nigga with some money is the right one. Checked in a hotel, they get that pipe, Then he hit you with that what to keep the light on. But he gone when the night come. Won't even wake up till the morning sun. Spent a whole lifetime looking for the right one. Life feel right, but he gon' win the night. Spent a whole life tryna search for Mr. Right. Smile for the gram, but she dead in life. That's right.